Hello, my wonderful friends. It's Marta here. Hello. I'm super thankful and excited. And before I start the video, I just want to say thank you, huge thank you to all of you, my friends, for such a warm welcoming of my new papers, my new collection. Thank you for all your support, beautiful words, and of course for those of the friends who bought my collection. Thank you. This means so much to me. I cannot wait to see what wonderful projects you will be creating. Now, my friends, I've made a couple mistakes and I've decided to come clean and just honestly tell you about. First and foremost, I forgot I had this box with the giveaway names to draw, and I forgot about this. My last video was compound with few other bits, like I was showing you a bit of collection, then this brother's Canon cat and this and that, and I just forgot about that. So in today's video I will be sharing with you the giveaway winner, so stay tuned, please watch. And another thing I want to tell you about, there was a spelling mistake. It was kindly brought to my attention by one of the friends, so I'm super thankful and grateful for that. This is a spelling mistake here, and then there was another one on, oh, it's actually here on the card. I was making a card and I've been using the label and I haven't noticed. These are already sorted and the file which is uploaded on the page is correct one. So, and I also get in touch with all the friends who bought the collection before. I am so sorry about that. I don't know how it happened. It slipped. I don't know. English is not my first language and sometimes those things happen. So if anything happened like that in the future, please just give me a shout. I'll be quick to fix. I'll try my best to fix it, and obviously I will try my best to improve myself, but I just wanted to let you know, and I hope that this is not gonna affect, you know, my future here with you, my friends, because I really take it deeply into my heart, because it shouldn't happen. I know, like, once I'm selling designs it should be all right, but it's just happened and we're all humans, so I'm not gonna be, you know, I've just fixed it anyway. So let's jump into the video. I have like less than an hour to create something and I'll be posting it tomorrow, because I'm probably gonna edit it later on the evening, because now I'm just gonna make a card and then run for my beautiful boy, because he will be done with his nursery, so I need to pick him up. So I'm just turning the camera. Well, I'm not turning, it's already turned, but I'll be speed up the rest of the video and I'll see you in a second. So I am starting from taking the design paper. I use one of the green designs, and on the back side I actually print one of those pale insert designs. I thought it will be nice and it's not gonna be too dark, so that will be working nice for the for the inside portion. I'm starting from doing the gatefold card and I'm scoring my card at 3 inches from each end, and then I am folding it close together. I actually made a little mistake as well. You can see there's a double scoring line, because at first I score at 2 and 7/8 inch, and that wasn't enough. The folds weren't meeting in the end, so I just redo it, and if you do it at 3 inches, that will be just folding nicely together. At first I actually wanted to do a gatefold card, but then I've decided to change my mind and went for this like a wallet opening kind of a card. And I find the label because when I was making the inspiration, I actually had this little video which I haven't edited yet, and then I've used the stamp. This is a Creative Craft product stamp from Love and Marriage set, and I just wanted to show you that if you use the plain labels, you can also stamp in them. And this one was already done, so it didn't catch on the camera, but I just placed it on a stamping tool and just add the stamp using this black VersaFine ink. So here is this idea for using it as a wallet. To dress it up a little bit, I grabbed the same purplish color design, but this time this is a full like bold color, not the insert, and I am using one of the dies which I've designed for CRAFTSTASH & Co. Unfortunately, and you can see here I've got the double set, so you actually in the die you receive this one part, and then with my double set I've lost this one little lacy inserts for this die, so I have to cut it twice anyway. But look how lovely it looks like. And you can also use a punch if you've got the border punch, that will be working as well. The difference with the die is that you have this separate border cutting line, so this way you will be perfectly able to add this shiny like a shadow, or from other, it doesn't have to be gold, it could be any other white or any other color, and that will be just looking lovely. I also have in the set two little like line dies, and this one, they are cutting this lovely border, and especially if you use them on a silver or holographic gold cardstock, they are beautifully embossed and they will give you this nice trim to put on the edge. So this is just kind of like a finished touch. You will see that in action in a minute once I will start putting everything together. So here I have this golden shadow piece, and then I will be adding my lace on top of it. So this way the gold color, it's not gonna be overpowering the design, but look at here how beautifully it shines through from underneath the lace. So this is what I wanted to do when I was offered this opportunity from the CRAFTSTASH. I basically already had this cutting die in my head, so I've created that, and I've got one in line, and then there's one for a circular design as well. And quite often I'm just reminding everyone that what you see, this little like a magnetic sheet with dies, I have the double set, so all the dies there are in doubles, because I actually received one set as a creator, and then I've bought another one when they were on offer. And I did that because I wanted to be able to cut everything like on one go. So that's why I did, and I'm just reminding everyone, so whoever see the set and then they will decide to purchase, they're not gonna be surprised like, oh, you've got two dice and I only receive one. So here I am attaching this piece, and then I will mask off this rest, so this ugly side it will be finished as well. This is what I like to do if I create the nice cards and I put a lot of effort. I'm always trying to dress up the inside portion as well, so everything will be looking nice and neat from both ends. And here I'm adding these gold lines, and this is just making the whole, you know, it's putting the card onto whole new next level. I think that creating a lovely card, this luxurious fill card, is about all these details. Is when you layering, when you add additional like trim or additional piece of the gold, it's just making it all way better. Now I've placed the label, and as you can see, I'm just marking a little bit with the pencil, so I know where to add my foam. And this way, once I will adhere it, the rest portion will without the glue will stay below the opening. And here I've decided, before I will attach anything to the front of my card, I will dress it up the inside. So I'm taking those two border pieces and I'm just placing them. And unfortunately, I didn't do a good job here, and you will see it in a minute. But those mistakes happen, especially I was really rushing. I actually made this card in 40 minutes, my friends. So the fact is that I pull it off in 40 minutes is just like, okay. I was really rushing, so there was lots of upsies here, and you can see here I didn't put them straight, so it was this ugly edge. It was still like, you know, it was visible through, so I've decided, Marta, you have to fix it. So I came with idea, and this is like a good solution I will be using from now on, and I really recommend you that if you have something like that, some border die, it is better to back it up with the ruler, so that way you're gonna be make sure that it's nice and straight. And this is what I did. I've just placed the ruler to serve me as a guide, and then I just adhere those edges to this piece. And once I have it done, here I am just helping myself with the heat gun just to get rid of this double-sided, not double-sided, Marta, it's super early in the morning. I am recording it, so I haven't finished my first coffee yet, my friends, so forgive me for that. Anyway, I've used the heat tool to get rid of the masking tape, so that way I don't have any tears. So now I'm trying to see where do I cut. So I place the edge. I've placed the edge towards the blade, and I see on a ruler on the top how to what measurement shall I cut. I'm not gonna be given to you specifically, because if your card will be different, then you have to check it for yourself. But what I did, I've just measured it and then I cut another piece. And even if you cut it a little bit shorter, it's not gonna be as much visible, because after all, we are using the same design paper, so it's not gonna be really visible. So I'm just making sure I had the glue in every of those little pieces here, and then I'm just placing my piece on top. And what it does, it's not only just beautifully cover everything and it's just looking like that would be one piece, it also provides it with additional sturdiness, so all the other elements which I will be attaching to this top flap, it will be just hold nicely. So I'm adding a little bit of the glue and I'm placing my label towards the right side, and now it's time to dress it up. I have some leaves. This is the elements from the ephemera set, plus couple of my own handmade flowers which I will be adhering. So I'm trying to plan the composition, see what is matching where, and once I'm happy with the placement, I will be attaching the elements using my hot glue. My hot glue gun is really dirty, but I've left it a couple of times. You know, even though it's half this light, I still left it going on and it's just got burned. So apologies for that, but it's working perfectly fine. So if anyone is looking for a hot glue gun, SIZZIX is the best one. It's one of the best I had, and I really went through a few of them. So yeah, definitely recommend that, and it's just lovely quality. So here's the card. And now it's time for our giveaway. Okay, my lovely friends, so there's time for picking up the winner, and I just want to say big thank you to everyone who participated in the competition. The competition was about for you to try to guess, but it wouldn't matter if you guess or not. It was just, I was taking all the names from the comments and then I'm just gonna pick one. So whoever will win the collection, I hope you will enjoy it. And if you already purchase it, if you supported me and purchase it through my website, then I will of course issue you the refund, so don't worry about that. So without any further ado, let me just pick up the lucky name, and oh, I've got one. So the winner is Mary Jane. Congratulations, Mary. I will leave you the comment down below as well. So if you will get in touch with me, then you will receive the full collection. So let's jump back into the video. So when I was looking at this card and it was almost finished, I thought, it's still missing something. And I thought, I just want to add some additional, you know, dressing to my floral composition. And I have this very delicate lacy dies from the apple blossom. I will give you the link. I hope they are still available, because these are just absolutely wonderful. The leaf design, it's just perfect and I just love it. You can see it here. It's very delicate. It's a very thin, and you have two bits there, so it's not just the one die. You have the outside edge cut it separately, so you could place it vellum or white cardstock behind or any other color. That will be just so many different possibilities there to use that die. And what I love about those die is that whenever I cut this lacy design from gold, like here, if I would cut it from the gold cardstock, that would be way too much of the gold color on the card. Like those leaves, they would be overpowering the card. But because they are very delicate, they just only add the little piece of the sparkliness and shine, and they just make the whole card appear a lot more luxurious. Last but not least, I've decided to add a couple extra bits, and here I have those little stamens which I use for my flower centers, and quite often I like to just twist them, create a little mini bundles like you can see here, and then I just add them in between the design. I really like it. It's also something which adds a nice texture and some interest to the whole composition. So this is a final touch. Whenever I do those like kind of a very bulky, very like, you know, build up composition. And one more thing, please be careful. This is a hot glue, so you don't want to burn yourself. My fingers are definitely grow some thick skin over the years I've been playing with the hot glue, and I had like bazillions, you know, burns before, so it's kind of a, you know, I've become a little bit like a hot resistant on my hands. But for anyone who's playing with the hot glue gun, please be careful. You know, you don't want to burn yourself. So if you put a drop of the hot glue, just wait, count till 3, just give it a second until the, you know, glue will kind of you know, cool down a little bit before you actually touch it, if you want to do the same thing I'm doing here. So never touch it straight away. And the video is a little bit speed up, so you can also think, this is another thing I want to say, this video is speed up. So what you see here, I am just touching this glue within like 2-3 seconds break, as I've said. So just in case, because I don't want anyone to get burned, to look at me like, oh, you did that. No, it's couple seconds longer because the video is on a little bit faster pace, so you're not gonna be sitting here 40 minutes as I did that card. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brings some good inspiration for you, something you can create the project like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, with the papers. You can use whatever designs you have, or even like a white cardstock. This will be great to put some money inside, to add some extra little note for like a wedding or something, for giving the special present, or to put some gift card inside as well. So here's a little bit close-up look. Thank you so very much to all my friends who's been watching my videos. Please don't forget to give a like, to leave a comment, and let me know if you have noticed something new in this video as well. Stay blessed, my friends, and bye bye.